What is going on, y'all? Fat Man Wees here, back again for another Pokemon video. And today, we are going to continue making our way through Goldenrod. So in last episode, we had just gotten to Goldenrod. If you didn't watch that episode, I would highly suggest going and watching it, because I got my ass blasted by a Pineco that killed our prince. Our little prince is dead. So, we have an egg in his place. Don't know what the hell is going to be in this egg. I know it has a high chance of being a shiny, so that'd be cool. But it's not a replacement for our prince. So, we're going to go ahead and get into this. Let's do a quick team recap. So, we got Dallas the Ponyta holding the Charcoal with Tackle, Growl, Tail Whip, and Ember. We got Turkey Bird the Pidgeot with Gust, Sand Attack, Tackle, and Quick Attack. We got Thumper the Steelix holding the Mint Berry with Cut, Screech, Bind, and Rock Throw. We got Bianca the Quagsire holding the Bright Powder with Water Gun, Tail Whip, and Slam. We got Genghis the Kangas holding the Berry Juice with Comet Punch, Leer, Bite, and Stun Spore. And we got an egg. I wonder what's inside. So, we are going to... I don't have a game plan for today. I'm going to be honest with you. I do not have a game plan for today. But, what I know is we got a lot to do beforehand. So, we can get several encounters. We already got our encounter down here. It was a muck that I accidentally burned and it died. So, can't get an encounter down here. However, I did skip a couple trainers, so I guess we will go back and fight some trainers, try to get some levels. And then we will continue above the city, because there are two encounters we can get. We can get the National Park and then the route right before the National Park. We cannot get an encounter to the right of the National Park, because that is technically the same route that is on the left, the upper left-hand corner of Violet City, which we already got an encounter from. So, oh, disable, fuck you. Fuck you. But, anyway, how have you guys been doing? I've been doing okay. I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving. This will probably, when this comes up, Thanksgiving was probably 2 days ago. I hope y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope y'all stayed safe. Not saying, you know, I hope y'all stayed home and did nothing, because that's a depressing way to spend Thanksgiving. But I hope everyone in your family's healthy. I hope you had lots of good food. Me, I had oysters. That was all I did. My Thanksgiving, along with my girlfriend's, it was good, but it was kind of a little 20 oddish. Jesus, it was kind of a it was a rough day. Not in a bad way, but just in a constant go, go, go. But I mean, that's how the holidays are. Me and my girlfriend both had to work that morning until 4 p.m. Which, I mean, that was convenient that we both worked, you know, similar shifts. But, oh god dang it. Gosh darn it, I don't want to take a nap. Alright, I'm done playing with you. Dallas, come on out. But, we got out of work. We got home around 4:30ish, because we didn't actually get off till about 4:15. We were supposed to be at her grandma's house for Thanksgiving dinner by 5. Her grandma lives about 15 minutes away. So for those that are good at quick math, that shit don't add up. But that not to mention, we were going to try to bring our 2 puppies with us, because we're trying to take them out to new places, get them to meet new people, and, you know, socialize them better. But when we had come home, both the dogs, I'm going to go heal Genghis so he'll wake up, or she'll wake up. Both the dogs had piss all in their cages, and, had rolled around in it. At least one of them did. The other one just had it, like, on his paws. Which, that's the thing. And I have been told this is not the best thing to do. It's a little too late, because I'm not going to go and buy another cage, but we got them a very big cage. And apparently that's not a good thing to do, because apparently if you get a cage that's just big enough for a dog, that'll actually deter them from making messes in their cages. However, our dogs, because they have nice big cages, they tend to still mess in the cages. They don't poop in the cages much anymore. My dog Yami does not at all. My girlfriend's dog Kotaro, he's not exactly the smarter of the two. He's the sweetest boy in the world, but not all there in the learning department. But that aside, they will pee in their cage and stay specifically in it sometimes, it seems. And it's like, why? You have that entire cage. You could pee in one corner and then just sleep on their bed. And they're like, nah, I feel like peeing on my bed and then sleeping on my bed. And it's like, well, that's your own fault. But anyway, we obviously weren't going to let them continue to be covered in pee, let alone take them to Grandma's house covered in pee. So we had to give them a bath, which, you know, is always a fun time because they hate the water. Oh, I didn't win. That's fine. But, I wanted to clean out their cage because I didn't want them to just, you know, sit there filled with pee while we were gone. And then me and her had to take showers because we both got off work. So we didn't end up getting there till 7. And when we finally get there, all the food's gone. Which, I mean, I can't really blame them, but it was like, y'all could have saved us something. I mean, they did. They saved us oysters, which was nice. They shucked all the oysters and stuff for us, so we just got to eat them straight out of a bowl, which is treatment I have never received in all my life. So that was nice. But let's take a quick Pokemon quiz, a special quiz campaign on right now. Answer 5 questions correctly to win a radio card. Slide it in your Poke Gear to play the radio anytime, anywhere. Would you like to take the quiz? Yeah. Question 1. Is there a Pokemon that appears only in the morning? Yes. Ladybug is one of those. Question 2. Is this statement correct? You can't buy a berry at a mart. Yes, that is correct. Bullseye. Question 3. HMO1 contains the move Flash. No, it contains Cut. So far, so good. Is Faulkner... No, it's Faulkner. I'm just kidding. It's Faulkner. Final question. Do Goldenrod Game Corner slots have Charmander on the reels? No, they do not. Can you tell I've done this quiz too fucking much? Oh. The Gold and Silver Pokemon quiz, in my opinion, was a little more difficult. Because they always had one question. It was like, who's the talk show host alongside Professor Oak in Professor Oak's radio show? Which to me was always a dumb thing. It was like they ask you that question in order to get the radio. Oh, here's a Pokemon. Perfect. My pal's a chubby guy who snoozes all the time. You'll recognize him right away. I can't carry the Pokemon. So that is normally a Spearow, which is actually a really fucking good Pokemon to have. I do not believe I will add it if it is a Spearow, which it probably will not be. But I do not believe I will add it because, well, we got Turkey Bird. We don't need a Spearow. Even if Fearow is arguably better than Pidgeot. I mean, I prefer Fearow over Pidgeot, but I've also never properly used a Pidgeot. So, I will stick with my Pidgeot. Oh, hold on one second. I gotta pause the video. All right, I am back. That was 2 minutes for me. That was half a second for you guys. Sorry, my girlfriend called and I had to make sure everything was alright. She just let me know she on her way home. Alright, give me this free Pokemon. Received a Pokemon with mail. You can read it, but don't lose it. Route 31, weird tree, blah, blah, blah. And we have a Jinx named Kenya with the flower mail. Okay. You know, that's actually a really good Pokemon. That's a really good Pokemon in Generation 2. It's kind of fast. Ice and Psychic are 2 of the best offensive typings. That's not bad. I'm not going to use it because I want my egg back. But that's not bad to have. This dude was like, hey, yeah, take this Pokemon to remove mail. Fuck! Take this Pokemon to Fat Guy. But instead I'm just going to store it in my PC. Or at least I'm going to try. Apparently I can't even do that properly. Give me mail. Send the removed mail to your PC. Yes. Mail was sent to my PC. Alright. Alright, Kenya. Get in the box. Get in the fucking box! Alright, and give me my egg. I want my egg. I want this egg to be something delicious. So help me God, if it's another Poliwag, I'm gonna cry. But if it's a shiny Poliwag, I'll cry still. Ow. I got a sore in like my top lip. And I don't know where it is, because I can feel it from like the outside of my mouth. But when I go inside my mouth to try to find it, I can't fucking find it. Alright. We got a gondola. A gauntlet of trainers. We got a gondola of trainers. Starting out with Chloe, with a Smoochum. Hey, I just got the evolved version of you. They should have released an evolution to Jinx. I don't know why they should have, but they should have. I have a theory that the reason they didn't is because they just didn't know where to take Jinx from there. You know? It was easy to make a baby version of it, you know? Just make something that has a similar kind of concept, but is tiny. You know, but how do you go bigger than that? You know, how do you improve a Jinx? You know, how do you make a Jinx better? I don't think you can. I think it's a perfectly well-made Pokemon. That is a lie. I hate it. I think most people hate it. It's probably one of the most hated Pokemon next to, like, maybe Mr. Mime. Granted, Mr. Mime's new Galarian form is cool, in my opinion. However, I am not a fan of its new evolution, Mr. Rhyme. Because the mouth on that thing's belly is alive, and I hate it. Because there's no reason, in my opinion, for it to be like that. Aww. I just noticed, I don't know how I just noticed this, but I just noticed the back sprite of Kangaskhan, you know, from the back, is holding this little baby in the arms. I mean, I always knew that that was like its baby, but for some reason it never registered in my brain that, you know, it's holding this little baby over its shoulder while it's just hurling punches at an hatched egg. Oh. It would be cool if we got a shiny Togepi, because it looks almost, oh god. Okay, cool. It looks almost the exact same, except the, it's like half a shade lighter, and its, colors on its shell are inverted. But that'd be cool. My boyfriend's weak, so I can't rely on him. Sucks to suck, bitch. Sucks to suck, bitch. Psyduck. Psyduck had a cool shiny. I mean, any shiny Pokemon that's blue, I feel like most people like. But I thought it was really cool that, you know, shiny Psyduck was the color of its evolution, Golduck. However, Golduck shiny is a little dumb. Just a little dumb. Not real dumb, but a little dumb. You know, for those that don't know, I'm gonna put shiny Golduck on the screen. I'm learning how to edit videos better. I'm failing, but I'm learning. So, if in editing this video I learn good, you will have seen a shiny Golduck on that screen, and we will have all laughed at it together. If you did not see a shiny Golduck on screen just then assume that I still suck, and just keep your expectations low, is all I'm going to say. You shouldn't have had high expectations from me anyway. But if for some reason you did, well, maybe I'll live up to them for once. Maybe. I doubt it. But no, I make that point about trying to better edit in videos, because in the last video that y'all saw, at least I'm assuming y'all saw it, I'll get to that point later, but in the last video I was talking about some fights I had with my boss, Michelle. And in the videos I said, you know, oh crap, probably shouldn't say her name, I'll bleep it out. And I did. I was able to successfully bleep it out in the video editing. But for some reason, and once again, I'm still a novice when it comes to video editing and stuff, so I know I was doing something wrong. But for some reason, the file size was about 1 gigabyte, which is fine because I have like, I think 120 gigabytes left over on my PC, on my actual hard drive, and then I have an external hard drive for 2 terabytes. So I got plenty of space. I don't have the external hard drive plugged up yet, just because I haven't really needed it for anything, because, like I said, I still have over 100 gigs, but anyway, so the video was 1 gigabyte in size, but then apparently once I edited in those 2 beeps over me saying my daily manager's name, I guess somehow made the file size over 110 gigabytes. Because whenever I would try to save, it would just say, you do not have enough storage space to save this entire file. Would you like to save it to an external hard drive? And I could have hooked up my external hard drive to it. I did not. Because I was like, no. You know, it shouldn't need to be hooked up to an external hard drive. Because I have over 100 gigabytes left of data. Of storage. But, that aside, I just ended up saying fuck it, because I was like, even if y'all do know her name, what's that gonna do? Y'all know my name, y'all know her name, you don't know exactly where I live or where I work, you know, and even if y'all did, why would anyone give a shit, you know? I guess I was being paranoid about it. I was like, oh, maybe not, you know, but no one's gonna give a shit. And if for some reason someone ends up giving a shit, like in the future, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, an ex-girlfriend from high school realizes I'm on YouTube and she's like, I'm gonna fucking stalk this bitch. Well, and that'll be her problem if that ever happens. It won't. It won't ever happen. And I can tell you why. It is because I was a super mega virgin in high school. All I did was every single day I came home and I played Xbox. And that was all I did. Did that throughout the entirety of high school. I hung out with my friends, I played football, and I played video games. And that was it. I did not have a girlfriend at all throughout high school, or middle school for that matter, until like the last semester of senior year, to where I dated a girl for 2 weeks. So that was my tail whip. Get that shit out of here. That was my experience. I said no. Get that shit out of here. Alright, fire breather Jill. Alright, Jill, put on a little weight there. But, here, I am going to go ahead. This is a little bit of a shorter episode. But, I have some other things I have to do real quick. And, rather than just doing another pause, I think we're at like 15, 16 minutes. If we're not, I'm sorry, sue me. Like I said, if you're expecting anything from me, that's your own fault. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.